First and foremost, as always, we want to give all the praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
All right, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. Okay, and as always, we want to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect out there. All right, we out here to teach the word of the Lord, business as usual. Okay, to prophesy against this wicked kingdom known as America, Babylon the Great. All right, also we out here to let you, let me get that sign. Right there, I'm gonna hold the sign for you. All right, we out here to let you know that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, are the true biblical Israelites according to the Bible, all right? And that you need to repent before it's too late, because the Lord is getting ready to come back and bring destruction, okay? So amongst our people, it's time for repentance, all right? Because there's a lot of wickedness going on. The scriptures say wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, all right? So the Lord is calling his elect to repentance, okay? And what's happening now in this modern society is you can see this world is pretty much going to shit, okay? Because everything is out of whack, everything is out of order, and the wicked is in rulership. All right, so what we're gonna do is before we start camp each week, we're gonna read this prayer of Nehemiah, because it's a good prayer to the saints, to the Israelites. So go ahead.
This is Nehemiah's prayer. Nehemiah's prayer went something like this: Lord Yahweh, creator of all things, you are awesome and strong, yet merciful and just. You alone are king. No one but you is kind. No one but you is gracious and just. You are almighty and eternal, forever ready to rescue Israel from trouble.
Right, to rescue Israel from trouble. Okay, and that's the key word right there, to rescue Israel from trouble. Because the Israelites are the ones that need to be delivered from all the atrocities that has been done unto them under the sun. That's why we entitled that for the this camp week. Under heaven have not been done to that as which been done unto Jerusalem, which are you Israelites. Go ahead.
Accept this sacrifice which we offer on behalf of all Israel.
Protect your chosen people and make us holy. All right, we need protection. Ultimately, we really need salvation, but going into the time of Jacob's trouble and all of these events that the Lord is getting ready to bring, we're gonna need protection, because there's gonna be a famine. There's gonna be a famine out here. There's gonna be food shortages out here. All right, there's gonna be a famine of water, of thirst. Okay, your money, your dollar system is gonna crash. These are all prophetic events that's going to take place. Go ahead.
Free those who are slaves in foreign lands and gather together our scattered people.
Yeah, the ones that are slaves in foreign lands are the Israelites, pursuant to Deuteronomy 28 and 64. So not only is it America, Babylon the Great, yeah, the bulk of us is here, but also in these foreign lands. Go ahead.
Have mercy on our people who are mistreated and despised.
Yeah, that's playing into the point, man. You know, how clear does Nehemiah's prayer have to be for you to understand it? It's not for everybody. Everybody don't need it. The Israelites need it. Go ahead.
So that all other nations will know that you are our power.
So all other nations shall know that you are our power. Okay, and they getting ready to know that when the Lord delivers us, man. They gonna know, oh, he's not our power. You know? Go ahead.
Speak the truth, bro.
That's right.
Speak
That's right.
The truth.
He not gonna when the kingdom come, he not gonna be in that chair riding around. Go ahead.
Walking freely.
He gonna be whole. Go ahead.
Punish the brutal and arrogant people who have oppressed us.
The brutish and arrogant people who have oppressed us. Go ahead.
And then establish your people in your holy land, as Moses said you would.
And then after that, establish your people in the Holy Land. We going back home. You know? We're going to be established back in our land. See, Esau will tell you to go back to Africa. We was never supposed to. That's not our homeland. You know? Our homeland is Jerusalem, man. All right? So the Lord is going to set us back up in our land after he does what? punishes our enemies, man. Go ahead. You gotta get the gloves. Hey, it's cold out, man.
No, that was it on the
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
All right, read that last part again.
It just made me think.
Get real quick, this brother's got some precepts. Get Ecclesiasticus 36 and start at 2 and read to 5 in the Apocrypha.
And then establish your people in your holy land as Moses said you would.
Right, because that was a promise unto us that we will be established in the land. And see, when we come out here and teach this word, this is good news. This is the gospel, man. We're letting you Israelites know, the elect among you, because only the elect is going to come out of this, that the Lord is getting ready to establish us, man. We're getting ready to be back on top. Okay? This should excite you. But if you're not of the elect on this side, you're going to frown upon it. It's a problem to you. That's why the Lord is only calling his elect, man. All right? And Nehemiah's prayer, that was to Israel. Somebody got that? Yeah. 37, start at no, 30, Sirach 36, start at 2.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 36, and verse 2. And send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations, and let them see thy power.
Yeah, the Lord is getting ready to make himself known amongst you nations. Okay, go ahead.
As thou was sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us.
Go ahead.
And let them know thee, as we have known thee, that there is no God but only thou our power.
Yeah, thou our power is the only power of the true heaven and earth. See, you can read these scriptures, and then when you put it together, you can see how the Lord put us down as a people, right? Because we went against his law, statutes, and commandment. He punished us as a nation. But now, and then even when you read the scriptures, see the pages are now jumping up, the prophecies are now jumping out the book. So the Lord, put us down as a nation under these base Edomites, right? And then now he's raising us back up as promised. That's why you see Israelites all over the world, because the Lord is raising us back up as promised. This is not a coincidence. Okay, this is prophecy being fulfilled right before your eyes. Go ahead.
Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works.
And it's a miracle in itself that we're able to come out here and teach and stand upon our feet amongst these nations and let them know what's right according to prophecy. See, Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, it said we would stand in great boldness in the face of such as have afflicted us. And that's what you see.
Said that we would enter the gates of the nobles.
Yep. In season and out of season. Go ahead. Shalom to all you brothers on the comment board. Go ahead.
Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. Make the time short. Remember the covenant and let them declare thy wonderful works.
And Yahweh Shem Yahushai is definitely getting ready to bring that wrath. See, when these people walk past us, they really tremble. And they're not trembling at us, they're trembling at the word of the Lord. And they should tremble, because us just speaking ain't nothing compared to what Yahweh Shai about to do. Okay? These words is getting ready to come reality. All right? The Lord is going to show himself with the holy angels, man. And before that, you're going to have a series of events that's going to shake y'all motherfuckers up too.
You people that laugh at the word and don't tremble, you're mocking the Lord, man.
Yep.
The Most High said that what? He is not mocked.
Okay.
And the whole time while the CV was going on, the CV-19 was going on, you still had people living in a fantasy world like everything was okay. But at heart, you people were trembling. Now you kind of back to your so-called normal, and you living again. But the Lord gonna bring something even worse than that, and He's gonna bring something worse than that again. Go ahead.
Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of fire. Let them perish that oppress the people. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we.
Yeah, because right now Esau is playing the role of God in this society. He wants you to do what he wants you to do what he tells you. He He wants you to trust in his pseudoscience and his ways of life, which ultimately leads to what? Death. That's why you got all these people, they suddenly dropping. They dropping dead. Why? Because of that jab you had to take. People just dropping like flies, man. So they just suddenly falling.
Yeah, last week, 2 people at my job died, a 25-year-old and a 53-year-old.
Boom.
They went home, they worked that day, they went home and fucking died in their sleep.
Yep.
There was a teacher, I forgot what state it was. She was in a class teaching like young kids, like elementary kids. They said she just dropped dead right in the middle of class.
Yep. Because that magic potion is doing its work inside you now. It's doing its wonders. Because you was afraid to lose that job, and you die after the job now. You was afraid to lose it because you didn't get the potion, but then you get the potion, and then sometimes you dropping dead at the spot that you fucking was scared to lose, man. And us being men of the Lord and taking a leap of faith and saying F that shit, and we still good, brothers still got jobs, that shows you, man.
And the scriptures say them that seek to save their life.
Shall lose it. People be scared, people really be scared of Esau, man. If he say do something and you don't do, or he threaten to take something from you, I'm gonna take this from you. You be scared as hell, man. Can't be afraid, man. The Lord has control over all of that. Salak, go ahead. What verse you at? All right, read that and then go to a different.
Gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them as from the beginning.
And the Lord is gathering the tribes now via the prophets out here on the streets. That's him.
Yeah. Psalm 49:11 and the points in verse 13. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Okay, which we read in the prayer Nehemiah's prayer.
Yep.
Okay, the Lord is going to what? Deliver the captives, man. He's going to free the slaves. And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He's like the beasts that perish. This their way is their folly, yet their posterity approve their sayings. Okay, and that's what Esau does, man, is his posterity approveth their sayings, man. He acts like he's got this new world order on lock. Like I seen a clip with Klaus Schwab and his old gang, and he was joking. He said, you don't sound like, what was it, the Count on Sesame Street? He was saying that, just thinking 10 years from now, we're all going to be sitting here with chips in our heads. Okay? But that ain't going to happen, because the Lord said that when you're in the middle of eating, when you're in straits, man, he's going to come down on you, man. He's going to send that glittering sword. All right? They approve of their saying, man. That gets into what? 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, man. Where he acts like he is God.
Yep. And okay, go ahead, Salak.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verses 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Fake moon launching.
I will.
Yeah, that's just cool, man.
Did you watch the last one that went around the moon, came back and landed yesterday? Oh my God! I swear to God, well, you gotta be on the damn thing yourself to see it.
Hey, look, all right, let me ask you one question.
The damn thing went around the moon. It's got 3 dummies in it. It was unmanned.
All right, let me ask
It
you.
went around. It went past the moon.
You said it was unmanned. Why wasn't it manned?
There's a camera. There's a camera on the thing.
No, why wasn't it unmanned?
It was a test run.
All right,
Like they did it years ago. The only difference is when they did it years ago, they didn't go to the moon and test it. They went around the Earth or went around the Earth.
He's the kid.
but that's what I wanted to ask you. So the first moon landing they said it was 1969, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched that one.
So how many times did they go back since then?
72 was the last one. This is the first first launching in 50
Yeah, y'all can go.
years.
Y'all good.
This is the first launching in 50 years. Since
Okay,
that last
so my
one.
question to you is, technology now in 2022 and technology in 1969 has advanced how far, would you say?
A lot.
Okay, so if it's advanced that much, how come they haven't just gone? Like, let's say they went in 1969.
But they did.
How come they didn't go in like?
Do you know how
85?
many times they went up there?
No,
6 times.
So they went 6. Go ahead.
They went up there 6 times.
Can I ask you something?
69 was the first one. 72 was the last one. So what? they ran out of money and there was nothing else they could do.
They ran
Now,
out of
they
money.
don't-
How much
No,
money
they
did
can't.
just give,
Well, they can't lost interest. People lost
How
interest.
much money did they give the one
They
country?
lost interest. If you let me talk,
Okay,
they
go ahead.
lost interest. That's why it stopped.
Okay.
So now what they're trying to do, they're
They
planning
lost
to
interest. They're trying
go
to go to the
to Mars. So what they're going to be doing, this thing is just was a test run. The next one, hi there, how you doing? The next one is going to be manned. Eventually what they're going to do, they're going to put stuff on the moon, and eventually they're going to launch from the moon to Mars.
Okay.
Well, we may not even be alive when I say that.
Okay.
But at least I know
okay.
I won't.
For one, that's not gonna happen. But what I want to say is this:
You want to bet $100 on it?
you said they lost. They don't have enough money. But why did they give billions of dollars to Ukraine?
They helped them out because of what Russia did.
So what's more important?
Ukraine,
That's more important.
for you.
Okay.
Yeah, Ukraine is far more important.
Okay.
Let me
So
ask this.
they can't.
But a lot of the
The
money is funded by those
technology-
billionaires
The
like
technology that they have now,
Like
they
the guy
cannot go to the moon. It didn't happen. They can't go past the Van Allen belt. They can't do it. They can't do it.
They can't go past what?
the Van Allen belt.
What's that?
You're supposed to know that.
What's
You
the Van
moon
Allen
man.
belt?
You the moon man.
I got this belt, my Jose belt. You got the
You
you got the other Allen belt who just played last yesterday.
All right, let me ask you a simple question, and it's gonna say a lot about how much you know. How old is the Earth? If you had to just hypothetically guess.
Biblically,
No.
Biblically?
Okay. Yeah, biblically.
biblically, it's not millions of years old.
Okay.
But then again, remember, our time compared to God's time is a lot different.
No.
This time
Our time is God's time.
Oh, remember,
We don't-
7 years, 7 days. Remember, 7 days. It says 7 days. The world was created in 7 days.
Right.
Come on, think realistic. God's 7 days. How long is that?
1,000 years is as a day.
Every day is 1,000 years, so that's
Yep.
7,000 years.
Yep. He
Okay.
might know something. Go ahead. Keep going.
All right, then now it's been over 2,000 years since Christ has left the earth. Since his crucifixion,
Right.
resurrection.
Okay.
It has been over two. Well, actually, it started when he was born.
All right, so
That's right.
It started after he was born. It was BC before Christ. And when Christ
No,
was
no, no,
born,
no.
that-
It wasn't BC. That BC started after. he was-
Before, no,
after-
BC was before Christ.
Yeah, but before the Lord was on the earth, they wasn't saying, oh, it's this many years BC.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
wasn't saying that because you understand what I'm saying?
Well, we go by the biblical
No,
terms.
that's what we go by. But before he was on the earth, say when King David was on the earth, they was like, oh, it's this many years BC because that wasn't the thing. Because what's name came up with that? The Romans, the Edomites. But
The Romans come up with their own
but
stuff.
what year is it now?
I don't know.
It's 2022.
Yeah.
And why is it 2022?
After death,
After the death of who?
Christ.
So that's how you know the scripture is real.
I think they go by the death of Christ.
No, that's how
or,
you know
or
the
from the
scripture is real.
day. From the
Why would they do that? Why would they just put the whole world on the timeline? Why would they do that? Because they know he's
Man.
coming back.
Oh, I know he's coming back.
They know he's coming back.
I know he's
too.
coming. I'm just waiting for his invite.
You know, you ever heard about the Space Force? You know what Space Force is?
I know. That's Trump came up with that one.
But that's
It's all trumped up.
no, but look, it's a
It's a branch of the
It's a
military.
branch of the
I
military.
know. Can you believe that?
Huh?
Can you believe that shit?
Could you believe it?
Oh, I believe it.
Well, let me ask you this.
Oh, you
Do
We
believe?
got weapons in
Do
space.
you believe with
They
a
see
5
down there?
megahertz computer, they broadcasted a live TV signal from the moon 200,000 miles away? But if this brother goes a couple miles that way, his phone's gonna lose signal.
Hey, if you go under the
That's
ground,
So, but they did that in
The moon has its
1969.
own satellite.
the moon.
The moon might have its own little satellite system we put down there in 72 when we left. Before we were.
Oh, they set it up there.
Yeah, they set it up there.
The space aliens that now have secret bases in Antarctica said it's
All right, Moon Man. Yeah, that's just Moon. That's just Moon Man. We always joke with him about the moon landing. He believes in that Esau went to the moon, you know, which is totally BS.
Hey, at least he comes up correct and not hostile.
Yeah, he was damn near correct on the Earth's age on biblical terms. So you know he might know not something really, but it's not really hard to understand that. You know, if you just do the math on it. Where was we at?
I just finished.
Yeah, I was getting Isaiah 14. 18. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
And that's a part of it. That's a part of it. Them going into outer space. You know, he mentioned they got satellites up there, right? That's Esau's doings. What's that saying? Big brother's always watching. You know, they have eyes everywhere because he believes he is the Most High. He wants to know everything that you're doing. Go ahead.
I will be like the Most High, yet shalt thou be brought down to hell to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall nearly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Because that's all he is a man. He's a base man. He's a vessel unto dishonor. But he's playing the role of the Most High because the Most High gave him this current structure. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. You know? And even in his greatest moments, at the top of his technology, is still nothing compared to what the Lord has. You know?
And that scripture proves that Esau is a fucking psychopath, man. That's what he likes to do. He likes to control people through fear, man.
Yep.
And act like he is God. Okay? He's the devil, man.
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness,
That made the world as a wilderness. Look around. Go ahead.
and destroyed the cities thereof?
He destroyed the cities, man. Everywhere around you is poison, right? Wickedness, enchantments, unrighteous decrees.
You know, world bombing shit.
Yep. Taking what they want. Pushing his way of living on you, his democracy. You know? Oh, this nigga even go to the point to tell you can't have more than one woman. If you do, you're gonna get in trouble or there's a penalty. Like, what the fuck? That's the ways of the West.
Never worked in her life gets your house.
Yeah, that's the ways of the West. You can only have one box. And if you try to have more than one box, you're gonna be looked at as it's a problem with you.
And, but it's crazy though, because it's like you had that Tiger Woods thing that happened. Tiger Woods fucking Tiger Woods fucking cheated on his fucking wife, and they made it like it was a fucking big thing. The shit was on the news for fucking like 3 months.
Yep.
He's fucking billionaire. He can't get no new box. But he wasn't even doing it like he was drugging bitches. He's fucking bitches.
Yeah.
But if his wife would have cheated on him and he would have fucking got mad, they'd be like, oh, get up. Like when Will Smith, Jada Pinkett cheated on Will Smith, it was like, like it was just an entanglement. Like it was nothing.
Entanglement. They make jokes out of it.
When the broad cheat on the fucking man, it's nothing. But when she
It's because she's filling the void that was missing.
yeah, you must have not been doing something right.
God. And really, if in the righteous society, when a woman does that, that's automatic death. She's an adulteress.
That's why
Isaiah, yeah.
Everything got turned upside down. Like I was talking to this girl yesterday at work. We was talking about like she's asking about my kid, and I was like, it's always a good father child for kids. I don't know, me and my child's mom always have the understanding that those is my kids. That's what, and I was like, that's why people say, yo, that's my seed. But men say that's my seed.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, by law, the seed, women determine the seed, like because it is maternal. That's why the Native Americans, they give.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Into
about.
like if your mom Native American, they give that money.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to really be the father.
Right.
Esau do that to sneak up in here and fucking get that money.
Yeah, they do that amongst the Gadite community. I know because my wife is a Gadite. They do that. They go by the seed of the mother, which they going off. You know? Yeah, super going off. Salakia. Go ahead. You have more? All right, go ahead. Go to Obadiah.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
The man of sin is being revealed. Okay? For everything. That's right. The son of perdition, for everything that he's done under the sun. He's like, I was watching the elder brother Manatazak's video, and it was called I forgot what it was called, the thigh royal something, but it was where a bunch of Edomites had killed some Jake soldiers, like 100 and something soldiers, back during the time, I think World War II, just for asking for their salary, you know. And it's little things like that, you know. It wasn't a big thing, but it was still something that happened. They killed 100 and something Israelite soldiers for asking for their wages, and it's little shit like that happened thousands of times, man, over history that we don't know about, that they hide.
Yeah,
You know,
incidents.
little incidences that we, you know, they just push it under the rug. But in today's society, that would be an act of terrorism. Let somebody kill 145 Edomites. That would be an act of terrorism. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like what was that shit that happened like Wall Street?
Yeah.
Shit? Like people always bring that up, but then they show you that shit happened hundreds of times all throughout the United States. It wasn't just that one place.
Yeah.
It happened.
They'll highlight that one,
Yeah.
but it happened maybe hundreds of times.
Just like Nat Turner, like Nat Turner was the only one that raised. It was a whole bunch of slavery books.
Yep.
He said it was the one dude that actually finished the work. You know what I'm saying? Got away, got to Mexico.
There's so much that's gonna be uncovered that we don't know about. That's why that's written in Daniel, man. When it says under the whole heaven have not been done, it's so much history and wickedness that's been covered up, man. Like slavery, they show you shit that happened in the movies. It was worse shit that was being done during the time of slavery. Go ahead, Salah.
And then when all those people left Tulsa, all these Jakes, they migrated to other places. And they weren't exactly accepted where they migrated to, man.
Right.
They were persecuted where they went.
Yep.
So here it is, you got these people who you consider refugees, right? This is pretty much what a refugee is. They had their homes destroyed. They had to migrate under persecution. And they're in the place where they're going to is oppressing them too.
Yeah.
Okay, but yet they won't do this to these Ukrainian people come over here, and Afghani people come over here. They give them all kinds of programs. They give them money. They give them all kinds of job training.
But let a Jake try to swim through the fucking ocean, fighting off sharks and shit in the
They don't even
goddamn
give 'em a
inner
rap.
tube. Yeah, and they gonna call you an illegal immigrant.
Oh, those white people down in Florida who had their bridge destroyed. It was like a little small community town.
Yeah.
They had that bridge built in fucking 2 weeks, man. If those were a bunch of Jakes down there, man, they wouldn't even consider building.
You see how they did them in Hurricane Katrina, how they
Yep.
did the Superdome and shit. Then you had the Jakes kind of go to get away from the flood and shit, and white people pulling out guns on them, making them turn back around. And that was in fucking 15 years ago, some shit like that.
They're all little experiments. Verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High, right? So he puts this image that he is God, okay? He gets to be a pedophile, right? He gets to be a pedophile, but if you speak out against, these women committing adultery or the green-haired people, he cancels you. Even though the pedophilia is really messed up, man.
And there was this one brother in the camp. He was not in our camp, in another camp. He was saying, he did a video on how these Native American women were being sexually assaulted by Edomite men, and he was going into how Esau, he really into boys, man. He's really into. Look at the 1948ers, starting with them, the chief house of Satan, the Amalekites. They really into that, That's why they circumcise children with their mouths. They really into that. Go ahead, like the brother said. It's so much darkness that goes into the Edomites, man. They're the darkest nation on the planet, the most wicked, vile, base men, women, and children out there.
This is verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. Okay, and he's being revealed at the end of his kingdom, man. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed. Okay, and everybody's seeing who the wicked is, man. You know, even your own people are seeing that your people are wicked, man. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And that's what brothers do when they go out there on the highways and byways. They're consuming these, you know, they're being engulfed in flames, man. All these lives are being burnt up. Only he who now letteth will let, select it, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Okay?
Quick precept to that, then you can read that. This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 14. Wherefore thus saith the Lord power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. And that's what this word is doing, is devouring these people, man. Because this message is ultimately what? It's uncomfortable. Because it's letting you know who's gonna rise and who's gonna fall. All right? Go ahead.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, in those days and in that time, I will bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, and I will also gather all nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Right, so World War III is going to be basically artwork that Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to set up to plead for his people Israel, because during the midst of World War III, that's when Yahweh Shai and the angels is going to return. Okay, so Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to set that whole thing up, all right, to where the Third World War is going to be fought in a particular location, okay, in the Middle East, most likely, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, the Lord's judgment, and he's going to plead for his people.
Yeah, the way the Lord plead is not the way humans plead. The Lord said he pleads with sword and fire.
Yep.
He's not going to be begging nobody for mercy.
Yep.
These people plead.
Verse 3, it says, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and so a girl for wine, that they might drink.
Trade-offs.
And then, like he was going into, Esau really into boys.
Yep.
It said they sold a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine.
Yeah.
So they was getting with these boys, these little fucking jakes and fucking bug breaking and doing all types of fucking weird shit.
And that movie Goodbye Uncle Tom, which Lord willing I could get that movie, they showed, just double shows you, not to get too graphic, we ain't gonna get into it, how he would store your private parts in jars and just fucking look at it.
Like a museum.
Yeah, just man.
Like in Futurama, when they take all them dead people's heads and put them in the jars.
Yep.
Man. Oh, there's actually since we're on the top, there's actually a longer version of what we see out
Goodbye
there.
Uncle
It
Tom?
was only released in Europe. But I don't. I think I can find it. But just remind me.
Yep. Go ahead.
He said, yea, what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Do you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, I will return your recompense upon your own head, because you have taken my silver and my gold and carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
And we're gonna get all those things back. Scripture say what? He have swallowed down riches, he shall vomit them up. Go ahead.
The children of Judah, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold into the nations, that you might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them up out of the place whither you have sold them, and I will return your recompense upon your own head.
Yeah, because Esau was into buying and selling us as a nation. We were sold on auction blocks like merchandise. Nigga will sell you like you sell a pair of sneakers, auction you off like you auction off a damn horse or something, man. You on auction block, Jake on auction blocks, butt ass naked, you know, being put to shame, man. Men and women and children. Go ahead.
And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord hath spoken it.
So we gonna be able to trade Edomites, you know?
And we're gonna sell you fucking Africans too.
Yep. Hamites. Yep.
Yeah.
Those Tyree and Zidon.
We're gonna sell y'all too. We're gonna sell all the nations gonna get fucking sold.
Yep.
You Arabs, man. We always talk about the Africans, but there was a lot of our people that were transferred there from the Arabs to the Africans. So the Arabs were actually some of the first ones to put us in captivity.
Yeah, that's why when you go to that's why it was a group effort.
But that's why we go to Psalms the 83rd chapter and say they all came together.
They were Confederate against us. That's why I remember, I'll never forget that one winter we was out here freezing and my nose was running and I went there to get that napkin. I said, hey man, can I get a paper towel? And the fucking Ishmaelite tried to charge me 10 cents for a damn paper towel, man. You know?
One sheet.
Or you go into their stores and you 10 cents short, they don't want to let you go. But you fucking go there every goddamn day and spend money with them. Little shit like that, man. Don't worry though, because we get ready to be back on top.
It's the book of Peter, 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 16. For we have not followed cunningly devised fables when we made known unto you the power and coming of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, but were eyewitnesses of his majesty. So the apostles actually seen him, and it was many people that seen him, and they seen it with their eyes. It said, for he received from Yahweh the Father honor and glory when there came such a voice to him from the excellent glory, this is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased. And this voice which came from heaven we heard, because it was the apostles was there when the shit happened. I think John the Baptist was there. They was all there. And they said they was eyewitnesses. It said, I am well pleased. And this voice which came from heaven we heard when we were with him in the holy mount. We have also a more sure word of prophecy. So even like say we see a chariot right now, even more than us telling you we've seen it, it's the more sure word. It's the prophecy. We bringing out these prophecies. This shit is gonna happen. Everything in the scripture is gonna happen. The Lord coming back. He's gonna fucking deliver Israel, and heathens going into fucking slavery.
Yeah, that's what really gives you that boost of faith. Because before you knew this truth, it's like you was just lost out here. You just was just living. You was living in a 2/3 club, right? Then you come into this truth, and then you understand what the scriptures say, but you actually seeing it play out is even more of a faith booster, man. Because the scriptures literally tell us that a particular group, a particular nation of people, which will be the children of Israel, the ones who have been in captivity, been looked down upon, been oppressed, are going to rise up in the latter days, okay, and know who they are, okay, and then the Lord was going to come back and deliver them in a miraculous fashion. But before that was going to happen, we was going to have to go through a straight gate. And that's really what we're waiting on now. We got to go through persecution. But even through the persecution, we're going to have protection. So really, don't be afraid. You know? But the scriptures say through much tribulation, we must enter into the kingdom. And even the scriptures even say again that the side that we on now is not, the sufferings that we go through is not going to be compared to what the Lord is going to give us. So we can literally see everything play by play, man. And that's a lot. That's a faith booster. You know. Go ahead. And to see Israelites just frown upon this world, I mean, frown upon this word, look down upon this word, just only further proves why the Lord said 2/3 got to go. Because this is very pleasing to even be able to understand. This is a gift, and because niggas will just walk past. Go ahead, man.
Like you seen that Jake earlier, he just walked that way. It was him and the white boy, and he was fucking. He ain't even turn his fucking head. The white boy was kind of.
Go ahead.
Side eye. He fucking. The Most High gonna fucking destroy you.
Because you walking to your death. You walking right to your death. Go ahead. Keep walking. Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 24. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is not seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why do he yet hope for?
Yeah, we was using that example. If Israelites could see what the Most High going to do and see, then they would get right. They will automatically stop what they doing and they would get right. But since it's only by observation and faith, they don't want to get it. You know?
But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it.
Yeah, we patiently wait. You gotta be patient. The word what is it? Suffer. The word suffer means to, or is it the word patience? It means really to suffer.
Yeah, it can mean
You
long
know?
suffering.
Yeah, long suffering. Yep. Yeah, that's the example.
Yeah,
You
he's
just did it.
different.
It just happened again.
Esau said what's up. And the nigga waited for Esau to say what's up. Then he said what's up.
Yeah.
Most High will destroy you.
Yep. It just happened again. This is
Fucking bitch ass niggas.
another
man.
example. Jake B.
He probably knew like, oh shit, that's the
Waiting for his
Israelites.
lead, man.
Yep.
He's waiting for the alpha, the wolf pack.
Because when they go to see when Jake go to these jobs, these high paying jobs amongst Edomites, they be on they work in a different behavior pattern. They really not themselves. They fake laugh at their jokes. They pretend. They got the stick up their ass. Then when they go home, they might throw on some Young Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a blunt, whatever. But when they at work, they on a whole different behavior pattern. They try to act like Edomites. You know, they go to their functions. They pretend. You know, that's really not them though. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew.
Nigga get home and throw on some Tupac after being fucking oppressed all day at work. Throw on some Tupac and drink some Henny. Go ahead.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see,
Yep.
and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you have heard, and have not heard them.
That's why we always say we're living in beautiful times, man. The Lord is revealing so many you know, we can see the thing like John the Baptist, not John the Baptist, John the Revelator. He got the vision of the chip. He saw it, but we actually living in that time.
And a vision is
Even though he's
is
back,
different.
but yeah, it's, you know, you getting to see these things, you know, that a lot of the prophets, you know, didn't get to see during their time on the earth.
But the flip side to that is they got to see the power
Of
of
the
the Lord.
Lord, yeah, the
You know what I'm saying?
miracles and all
They
that.
got to see
Yeah.
miracles and all that. We ain't get to see none of that.
Yep.
We just going straight based on faith.
Yep.
We get a chariot sighting on YouTube once in a while.
Yeah.
You know, that's our sight.
Yeah.
Hey, and then another flip side to that again is the Lord gonna show us those things in due time. You know, we just gotta be patient and wait.
Well, like,
We ain't gonna be like some camps and say that Yahushua never did miracles.
Well, hey, one miracle that I seen was, you know, was this video
The
of
one
like,
nigga, hold on, bro. The one dude said, the one dude that I think he learned under the spiritual life lesson, he said he got 12 fish sticks in one box. I ain't see that?
nah.
Oh my God. He said the Lord showed me a miracle. He said the Lord showed him a miracle. He was eating some fish sticks. And 10 fish sticks normally come in the box. But this time he got 12 fish sticks in the box. So the Lord was showing him some shit. Jake be tripping, bro. The fish stick miracle. Brothers was clowning on him.
it's like saying you get,
That's a burrow.
it's like saying you get 3 Reese's peanut butter cups in a 2-pack.
Yeah, he
You act
said-
like you got a blessing.
He said the Lord showed me a miracle, man. The Lord, it was normally 10
That's how,
fish sticks.
that's how the Lord can bless her up with 2 fish.
Bro,
sticks.
that shit was funny, man. I just wanted to say that though.
Right now,
He put the spirit on the factory workers.
Yeah.
Like 2 extra fish sticks just
Fish- He said that's when you know a dude ain't right. He go on camera talking about I got 2 extra fish sticks in the box. The Lord showed me a miracle, man. Hey, the brother said the fish stick guy is bugged out. On why? He know what I'm talking
I
about.
wonder why he's so cross-eyed eating all them fish sticks, man. What are you, 10 years old?
That
It was
shit.
that little dude that.
Nah, it was it's 2 brothers that they learn under them now.
Oh, I thought it was a cross-eyed dude you were talking about.
Nah, it's 2 dudes that
They be out there with him, or they just.
they in another state.
Oh.
So I think they in like Texas or something, but they learn under them.
That's why we got to stomp out these doctrinal cancers, man, because these guys are breaking off and they're forming their own brigade.
Y'all raising up dudes to go out there and teach fish stick miracles, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. You know? Go ahead.
He probably brought out that scripture where the Lord turned the loaves and the fish into.
And then they talking junk about the apostles, the 2 dudes that learned under them. But they was giving double honors in one video. Now it's just like just little badass kids. That's all.
Integrity goes a long way in this
Yep.
truth, man. This
Yep.
is Matthew 7:24.
ahead.
Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house. It fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. That's why all these camps, they gang up on us and try and beat up on us.
Yep.
But you know, we got the fornication, man, the spiritual fornication, not fornication, fornication.
Yep. It never works because our focus is on prophecy. You know, even though people talk down upon GMS, but our focus is prophecy. So we
is this
just
Jewish,
keep on
Islamic?
going.
Mind your business.
I'm just trying to read, I'm trying to learn.
And everyone
It's not for you.
These
not for
sayings
you.
of
I
mine,
apologize.
and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. Because it had no foundation, man. It built
foundation.
its house on the sand.
Yep.
Okay?
And that's
You're
why
sitting here, you're going against all these established doctrines that are tried and true, and we can see it with our bare eyes. And you pick little things, little bits and pieces here and there that you disagree with.
Yep.
Guess what? That's building your house upon sand. You can't go up.
That's why it's important to be rooted and settled. You know? Oh, you go. Good. Yeah, this is only for the tribes, man. And the spirit is telling me, you know, that's an Edomite right there. Yeah. You can actually read that.
Hey, you want to learn something, buddy?
Well, I heard that. Edomite. I'm not an Edomite, but go ahead.
What are you?
Christian.
All right, here go. Look.
You could be, you could be a Christian Edomite.
No, I know. I was just asking because I was just curious because I like to learn.
Okay, we're gonna tell you what's gonna happen in the last days when the Lord come back. All right, when the Lord Yahweh Shai come back, this is what's gonna happen. It say for this Isaiah, book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. Yeah, Revelations 13, 9 and 10. It say for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. The people is Israelites. We're going to take the other nations and we're going to bring them to our place.
Right.
Because that's what they did to us. They brought us to America to serve slavery. So we're going to take the other nations.
But
and
we're
gonna
gonna
bring them to our
fellowship
place.
with them though.
They say, in the house of Israel shall possess them. We're going to possess you. In the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. So, and when the Lord come back, we're going to rule over our oppressors. We're going to have y'all in slavery. We're going to beat the fuck out y'all and fucking chop your kids' heads off. We're going to fucking rape y'all wives. Get Psalms 49 and 5, please. You got that? Revelations?
Let's go, man.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
You can hit. You got ears? Okay.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
What your people do to my people? They led us into captivity, right? So yes or no? Yes or no?
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the
Y'all
sword.
still killing us with the sword. So we gonna kill y'all with the sword. Righteously. You got that? Psalm?
Yep. Psalm 49 and 5.
And I want to say something real quick as far as the woman part. We really not gonna have to rape your woman in the kingdom, because they're gonna naturally come to us, because we're gonna be in our righteous estate.
Yeah, we're gonna have our
know?
picks in the
Yeah.
litter.
We're gonna have our
But
picks
we
in the
are
litter.
gonna take them. That's what.
Oh,
that
yeah.
word
Yeah,
meant.
And the only way y'all gonna have sex is if y'all breeding for more slaves. Other
You're
than
gonna
that,
have to be. You're gonna have to receive the privilege.
yeah, you gonna eat rock soup. No
License.
nutrients. You're
May
gonna
I-
eat rock. No, you're gonna eat rock soup.
Okay.
Get
May
that-
I
hold on,
ask you a question?
after-
The book that you're reading from, what's the name of it?
It's the Bible. All right, go ahead.
King
Read more
James
out the
Version?
Bible.
James Version. Yeah.
Psalm
Yeah.
49 and 5.
Version you like.
Wherefore should I fear in the days of evil?
They going with you too.
Oh, get that 149.
They just look more
149.
sophisticated
Psalm
now. But when they
149.
take a shower, they look like you.
You got something?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no,
Hey, watch
no,
out, watch out, y'all. Watch out, y'all. Them Edomites right there. See, they look more sophisticated, but when they get out the shower, they look like you.
Yeah, yeah.
They just got on better clothes right now.
Five, right there. Hold on.
Psalm
But they really look
149
like
and
that when they got
5.
the shower.
Let the saints be joyful in glory.
The saints is the Israelites. Ain't nobody else a saint but the Israelites. You gotta
We
to
picking
be
on
a
them.
saint. You gotta be an Israelite. Go ahead.
Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
That's what we're gonna be doing, because we're gonna be finally get our rest from all this fucking trouble we've been going through. Go ahead.
Let the high places of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
And the two-edged sword in their hand. Barakatah Yahbashim Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahbashim Yahushai.
And we gonna have a sword in our hand. For what?
To execute vengeance upon the heathen.
You're a heathen. And all other nations, if you're not an Israelite, you're a heathen. If you
You
a
should-
fucking Arabian, you're a heathen.
You should be mad at the
Africans-
Rothschilds, man.
Yeah.
You should be mad right now. You should be going to the elites and telling them you want a piece of the pie. Because you shouldn't be suffering right now. This
Yeah,
is
they
your
owe
world.
You. They owe you. Go ahead.
And punishments upon the people.
Execute. Read that part again.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And punishments upon the people.
That's what we're gonna do with our sword. Go ahead. Go on.
It's Psalm 2. To bind their kings with chains.
We're gonna bind y'all kings with chains. The higher ups. Joe Biden, all you motherfuckers. We're gonna bind all and Carl Schwab. We're gonna bind y'all motherfuckers with chains. Go ahead.
And their nobles with fetters of iron.
We're gonna put the fetters of iron on y'all. Go ahead.
Yep, the elites. To execute upon them the judgment written.
This shit is written in the Bible. All right? We ain't making this up. It's in the Bible. What book is this? It's in the Bible. We gonna execute upon you the judgment written. Go ahead.
This honor of all
Isaiah
his saints.
34 and 5.
But why not though? Is that not fair? Is that not fair? They said they said slavery was the darkest moment in human history. Why should we just forget about that and just move on?
You know, I'll if you don't mind,
I want you to say something
I'm
though.
being very quiet. I'm listening.
Yeah, I want you to speak.
Because I
Go
want to learn, but I also want to talk.
Go ahead,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
talk.
Yeah, I want to hear your side.
Slavery from 400 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
when the whites were ignorant as
The
fuck to the
Edomites.
black people.
The Edomites.
Either way, it's what I said.
You're not
was the
white, you're
whites.
red. You're red.
Yeah, let him go ahead. Let him go
Either
ahead.
way, the whites were ignorant as fuck 400 years ago.
And they
To
gotta
black
pay for
people,
that.
right? Now, but if you actually read the Bible, it says in Genesis and Revelations, whites owned whites, blacks owned blacks.
No.
We all owned each other.
Where is
Where's
that?
that?
Give
Show
us the
me.
precept.
Give me a precept.
I can't, if you don't mind, it's been a while since I've been up. I haven't read the Bible that long, but it is in
No,
there.
it's not. It's not.
Actually, it really is.
We can 100% tell you that it's not in there.
Let's show you something that is
It
in there.
hasn't always been whites owning blacks.
Okay.
And it hasn't always been that.
Go
Well,
ahead, read that.
This is the book Isaiah, chapter 34, verses 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea,
You're Idumea. The Edomites is Idumea. Go ahead.
and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
So it's not even us. It's not the Lord. Yahushua Yahushai cursed y'all to judgment. Go ahead.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of the rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
It's gonna be a great slaughter upon your whole fucking nation. That's saith the Lord. You gotta take that up with the Lord. These are words from the Lord. We didn't write this. We wasn't born. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go down to verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance,
He hurt.
and the year of the recompense for the controversy of Zion.
For the controversy of what y'all did to these people, man, not just the so-called black people, what you talk about, the West Indians, the Haitians, the Dominicans, Guatemalans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, motherfucking the Northern American Indians. You remember what y'all did? This they fucking land, and you don't even see no Indians. You don't see no Native Americans. Where they at? Y'all killed them all. The Most High gonna fucking destroy y'all. Y'all gonna pay for that
That's
shit.
right. That's right, man. What you think about that? What you think about the slaughtering of the Native American
honestly,
Indians?
I'm listening and I'm learning
What you think about that?
and I'm learning.
Keep going.
I want
Yeah,
your
what
opinion.
about
Because I'm gonna be honest with
Colombia
you.
and Mexicans?
You could be right.
Argentinians?
Sure.
What do you think about that? I'm asking your opinion.
I
what do you-
said you could be right.
No, what do you think about the slaughtering of the... Get Isaiah 14
Do I
and 21.
think that's going to happen? No.
No, I'm asking... It already happened. What do you think about the slaughtering that the white man did to the Native American Indians? We ain't even talking about blacks, so-called
that's
black
horrible.
people. Okay, so what do you think should happen?
I think that's horrible.
What should they get recompensed?
Hey,
You know what? To be honest with you, yeah.
And what do you think that recompense should
I
be?
think some repercussions should happen.
Okay, if you were in charge, let's say you were in charge right now
Okay.
of giving those people recompense for slaughtering hundreds of millions of them, what would you do?
I would take the highest in government and I put them on a reservation.
Oh, you
Tell
put
them to fucking live on a reservation.
Nah. We gonna
That's
do
what I
worse
would
than
do.
that. We're gonna do worse than that. We're gonna take. Hey,
You're gonna eat for
But it's
effort.
not all about hate, though.
You're gonna eat for effort, but that's not good enough.
What's that word?
That's the only thing I
Even
don't
Blood Shop
understand.
Masudi?
And that's the only thing I don't understand is that it's not all about
Psalm
hate.
37.
It's
It's
not
Psalm
all about
37.
hate.
137.
This is love.
So in other words,
It's justice.
if the whites hated so many people,
Psalms what?
the
Psalms
Israelites
137.
hated so many
Psalms
people,
137 where it said we gonna
why
take their
turn
fucking
around and
babies
hate
and
them?
fucking bash their
Why
heads
not
against
teach
the stone.
them?
We are
I
teaching
feel
you.
like we get
Well,
something.
what I'm saying
I
is,
feel like-
why teach with hate?
No, it's this. But listen though, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Sure.
Towards our, this is love towards our people. We just telling you, we're teaching
wanted
you
to
what's
learn.
gonna happen to
Right.
you.
I want to learn. Yeah,
And the
but
other
what I'm saying
nations.
is like you're like we're gonna kill your people. We're gonna
Yes.
rape your people.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is, why not teach
Oh,
with
oh, oh.
love
Let me get this
and
one first.
knowledge?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
This
go
is
ahead.
we is teaching with love and knowledge.
Oh, Ezekiel.
They going
Where's
with you. Watch
Ezekiel?
out, Yash.
Which one is Ezekiel when
They
it
going
says,
with you. This is Psalms chapter 137 and verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For they that carried us away captive required of us a song,
He used to make us sing songs of slavery. Go ahead.
and that they wasted us. They that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, "Sing us one of those songs of Zion."
Yeah,
How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land?
yeah.
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy.
Yeah, we the chief joy of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
The Lord said to remember you, the children of Edom. Go ahead.
In the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
Yeah, y'all slaughtered us to no end, man. Y'all just fucking kept killing and killing and killing. Go ahead.
O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
You ought to be destroyed. You ought to be destroyed. Go ahead.
Happy shall he be that
he. Happy shall he be. Go ahead.
that rewardeth thee as thou have served us. Happy shall he be that dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
We gonna be taking
So
y'all.
we slaughter, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
and we
So-
gonna take
but
y'all
what
baby.
What I'm saying is, out of respect, what I'm saying is, why not teach to not do what the left hand did?
Because
Teach
the
what
Lord
right
is a
hand-
righteous
oh.
judge.
Oh,
The Lord is a
what's
righteous
that
judge.
Numbers?
The
What's that
Lord-
numbers? Is it
So
33
the
or
Lord
35?
says an eye for an
33
eye.
and 30, I think.
And the Lord also says
He
a
said,
cheek
I
for
kill,
cheek.
I make alive.
Hold on, we're gonna tell you why. We're gonna tell you why.
I mean, but you're not also listening. He says an eye for an eye, right?
In the tooth for a tooth, in the
Old
life for a
Testament-
life,
In the
in the
Old
life for a
Testament,
life.
right? And in the New Testament, which was rewritten and chopped up, it says,
Nah.
That's how we know you an Edomite.
Nah.
This
Don't
is,
be the devil.
This is Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that
You know
Edom,
what I'm talking about in numbers?
35 and 33.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, that's
35
it.
and 3, one of those
That's
two.
it. Go ahead, y'all.
Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because the Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance,
Oh,
and
yeah, I
hath
got it,
greatly
I got it.
offended, and revenged himself upon them.
Go ahead.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom.
We gonna stretch out his 100-pound. Eat him. You eat him. Go ahead. How he gonna do that though? Let's find out.
And
Go
will
ahead.
cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan
Now,
shall
skip
fall
down
by
to
the
14.
sword.
Yeah, go to 14.
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand
Another
of
one.
my
Oh,
people Israel.
Read it louder.
Another one.
I will lay my vengeance upon Edom
By the hand of my people.
of my people Israel.
So he gonna
You know,
use
it-
us.
it's amazing. I love the fact you have a Bible in your hand and you are reciting it right.
Yeah,
Both of
we
you.
not
Actually,
no,
all
wait,
four of you.
wait.
But
There's
what I
more.
don't understand
This what? No,
why
this is
does
what
so
happens
much
when you
hate?
hurt. This is because the Lord hates.
No, the
Yes-
Lord doesn't
yes,
fucking.
Yes, he does.
Wait. Let me read this. This is the book of
This is what happens when
The
you
Lord
hurt, man.
hates certain
Balance,
things,
man. He's
sure.
everything.
No, the Lord hates. Okay, how the Lord gonna create
Okay,
us
but-
and we hate,
No,
but
wait,
He's the
wait,
creator,
wait,
but He don't
you
hate.
love
He
the
was
Lord,
made-
right?
Yeah, we love the Lord, and the Lord hates.
and he hates
So
Edom.
is it okay
Hey,
that
yeah, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Does not
Get
the Lord
that.
hate
What I'm
evil?
saying is,
Get
what I'm
that.
saying is, instead of slavery, instead of arguing, instead of
We're
yelling,
not
instead
arguing.
of fighting,
We're reading.
why not just love?
Well, no.
Why didn't you just
Why
love?
teach?
Why didn't you just love?
And not
Why
me
didn't
you
personally.
just love?
Not me personally.
Why did you're
Well, why not
fucking?
just
Hey, let me read.
Why,
not
why,
teach?
why didn't your people just love?
Hey,
Why didn't your people love?
That's got nothing to do with me personally.
That's your people.
You,
You and you.
that's the same color as me, but that's not my people.
Well, we don't
That's your
deal with
people.
color. We deal with nationality. Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter
problem is
35,
you guys
verse
are
33.
presenting so much
So shall you not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood defiles the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So
So
we
in other
gotta
words,
kill
stop
y'all
hating.
motherfuckers to clean the land.
So in other words, no, you don't kill. You stop.
And you
the
have
killing.
to. It's in the law. That's the
It
law.
just said no blood, no,
no,
new land.
it's been
No
polluted
blood,
already.
no new land. It just said
Read it again, read
you
it
just
again.
read
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33.
See, what you getting the 2008 ass whooping, man? Because we normally don't get like this, but you getting that old riled up spirit, man.
So shall you not pollute the land wherein you are. For blood, it defiles the land.
It says blood defileth the land. Now going back to the Native American Indians, the Seminole Indians, the Negroes. Wait, the Negroes. Wait a minute. The West Indians, the Haitians, the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans. Their blood was defiled on this land by the way of your forefathers.
And you're right.
Okay, so this land is polluted right now.
And you're right.
And the land
100%.
cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
That's your forefathers, man. That's your forefathers. Okay? And if you notice, there's a lot of you popping out. Look, there's a group of you mice walking over there with your suits and ties on. You look more sophisticated, but they're the same as you. Okay? And y'all going into slavery, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved,
Jacob is the nation of Israel. Jacob is the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
but Esau have I hated.
But Esau is the nation of Edom. He hates you, the whole nation. The Lord hates you. That's why he gave you that fucking, that's why he gave you no pigment. That's why you get burnt by the sun.
That's why you red.
And that's why you jog when it's 20 degrees, because you got weird tendencies.
That's why you like
You don't see Edomites. We be out here all summer. We don't see no Edomites.
Right.
It's 25, 30 degrees. You come out here jogging.
Right.
Something ain't right with you, man. And that's just a joke right there, but it's
Dressing
true.
your dogs up.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, it's not a joke. It's what you believe, and it's okay. And thank you very much. Listen, because I'm going to go because I got an appointment. Thank you for taking the time to teach me.
You welcome.
Honest with
Welcome.
You welcome.
Honest
You're
with
welcome.
you,
You
you did.
welcome. You welcome.
Welcome.
You
You
welcome,
know, you
man.
did.
We'll
Thanks.
see. We'll see you. If we don't see you
We'll
in
see you.
captivity, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we see you in
In
slavery.
captivity.
Yeah, you can be in captivity. I'm claiming your soul. I want him.
Take care of yourself.
All right, man.
I
Hey.
wish you all the best.
All right.
Enjoy your rock soup.
Hey, so with that, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh
Bahashem,
Shai,
Rekakodah.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. And Lord willing, we'll see you brothers next week. You sisters as well.